Stargazing. Chapter 1. The Spark of Curiosity. Emma was a curious and imaginative young girl with an insatiable thirst for knowledge. She loved spending time with her grandfather, who had a special talent for sparking her curiosity about the world. One clear summer evening, Emma and her grandfather sat on the porch, watching the stars twinkle in the night sky. Emma's eyes were filled with wonder as she gazed at the vastness above. "Grandpa, why are the stars so far away?" Emma asked, her voice filled with curiosity. Her grandfather smiled, his eyes twinkling with affection. "Well, my dear, the stars are like distant suns, each with its own unique story to tell." Emma's interest was piqued. She scooted closer to her grandfather, eager to learn more. "What do you mean, Grandpa? Do the stars really have stories?" Her grandfather nodded and began to explain. "You see, Emma, people have been looking at the stars for thousands of years. They noticed patterns formed by the stars and gave them names. These patterns are called constellations, and they often tell stories from mythology or folklore." Emma's eyes widened with excitement. She had heard about constellations before but never realized they had such fascinating stories behind them. Her grandfather pointed up at the night sky, tracing imaginary lines between the stars. "Look, Emma, do you see those three bright stars over there? They form the constellation Orion, named after a brave hunter from ancient Greek legends. The three stars represent his belt." Emma squinted her eyes, trying to make out the shape of Orion in the stars. As she focused, the figure of a hunter began to emerge in her imagination. "That's amazing, Grandpa!" Emma exclaimed, a wide smile spreading across her face. "Are there more constellations with stories?" Her grandfather nodded, delighted by her enthusiasm. "Oh, yes! There are countless constellations with tales of gods, heroes, and mythical creatures. There's Ursa Major, the Great Bear, and Andromeda, the princess saved by the hero Perseus. Each constellation has its own unique story, passed down through generations." Emma couldn't contain her excitement. She felt a spark ignite within her, a desire to explore the night sky and uncover the secrets of the stars. "Grandpa, can we learn more about the constellations? I want to know all their stories," Emma exclaimed, her eyes shining with determination. Her grandfather chuckled warmly. "Of course, my dear. We can start by finding books and maps about the stars and constellations. We'll learn together and discover the wonders of the universe." From that day forward, Emma and her grandfather delved into the world of stargazing. They spent evenings poring over books, studying star charts, and discussing the mythology behind each constellation. Emma's love for stargazing grew deeper, and she knew that this newfound passion would shape her journey in extraordinary ways. Little did she know that her adventures were only just beginning. The stars held infinite wonders, waiting to be explored and cherished. Emma was ready to embark on a magnificent voyage of discovery, fueled by her curiosity and guided by the stories of the stars. Chapter 2. The Birth of an Idea. Excitement bubbled within Emma as she pondered the next step in her stargazing journey. She knew that her newfound love for the stars was meant to be shared with others. And what better way to do that than by starting an astronomy club at school? The following day, during recess, Emma approached her best friend, Ben, with a sparkle in her eyes. She couldn't wait to share her idea with him. "Hey, Ben," she called out, waving him over. "I have something amazing to tell you." Intrigued, Ben joined Emma, a curious smile playing on his lips. "What's up, Emma? You seem really excited." Emma took a deep breath, her words tumbling out in a rush. "I want to start an astronomy club at school. We can gather a group of students who are interested in stargazing and explore the wonders of the universe together. Ben's eyes widened with enthusiasm. That sounds incredible, Emma. I've always been fascinated by the stars, too. Count me in. The two friends shared a moment of excitement, envisioning the possibilities that lay ahead. They knew they couldn't do it alone, so they set out to gather more students who shared their passion for stargazing. During lunch break, Emma and Ben approached their classmates, sharing their idea for the astronomy club. To their delight, they found that many students were intrigued and eager to join. With a group of enthusiastic stargazers by their side, Emma and Ben gathered together in the school library to brainstorm club activities. They wanted to create an engaging and inclusive space where everyone could learn and have fun. Emma suggested organizing regular stargazing sessions, where they could venture to local parks or even set up telescopes on the school grounds. Ben proposed inviting guest speakers, such as local astronomers or scientists, to share their knowledge and insights. They also decided to create a club website or bulletin board where they could share interesting articles, fun facts, and upcoming celestial events. As they shared their ideas, the enthusiasm in the room grew palpable. Students began suggesting additional activities, like organizing stargazing competitions or creating a stargazing diary to document their observations. With a clear vision and a list of exciting activities, Emma and Ben were ready to present their ideas to the school administration. They drafted a proposal outlining the purpose of the club, its activities, and the benefits it would bring to the students. The following week, Emma and Ben nervously stood before the principal and other faculty members, their proposal in hand. They spoke passionately about their love for stargazing, the educational value of the club, and their vision for fostering a sense of wonder and exploration among the students. To their delight, the administration was impressed by their initiative and granted approval for the astronomy club. They were allocated a meeting room and given permission to use the school's resources to support their activities. Emma and Ben couldn't contain their excitement as they shared the news with their fellow stargazers. The astronomy club was officially born, ready to embark on a thrilling journey of discovery. In the coming days, Emma, Ben, and the club members worked tirelessly to organize their first official meeting. They decorated the meeting room with celestial-themed posters and prepared a presentation about the basics of stargazing. They were determined to create an engaging and inclusive environment where everyone could learn and explore the wonders of the universe together. As the day of the first club meeting arrived, Emma and Ben stood before a room filled with eager faces. They introduced themselves, shared their love for stargazing, and explained the exciting activities they had planned. The room buzzed with anticipation as the club members bonded over their shared passion. They discussed upcoming stargazing sessions, debated the best telescopes to use, and eagerly signed up for various club tasks. Emma looked around, feeling a sense of fulfillment. The astronomy club had become a vibrant community, united by their curiosity and wonder for the stars. She knew that their stargazing adventure was just beginning, and there were countless discoveries waiting to be made. Chapter 3: The First Stargazing Adventure. The astronomy club members gathered in excitement, eager to embark on their first stargazing adventure. Emma, Ben, and their friends had gathered rudimentary telescopes and star charts, ready to explore the mysteries of the night sky. As they set up their telescopes in a local park, anticipation filled the air. The sky above was clear, adorned with countless shimmering stars. Emma distributed the star charts, explaining how they could use them to identify different constellations and celestial objects. However, as they peered through their telescopes and looked up at the sky, they encountered a challenge. The stars appeared blurry, and distinguishing one from another proved to be more difficult than they had anticipated. Frustration crept in as they struggled to align their telescopes and identify specific stars and planets. Emma could sense the disappointment among her club members, but she was determined not to let it dampen their spirits. She knew that stargazing was a skill that required practice and patience. "Remember, everyone, stargazing takes time and practice," Emma encouraged, her voice filled with optimism. "Let's start by focusing on the brightest stars and some of the well-known constellations." They took a step back, readjusted their telescopes, and redirected their gaze towards the night sky. Emma pointed out the North Star, a reliable reference point for navigation, and guided them in finding other prominent stars like Sirius and Betelgeuse. Though the process was challenging, the club members began to appreciate the subtle beauty of the night sky. They marveled at the twinkling stars, imagining the stories behind each constellation. Emma shared the myths and legends associated with the constellations, igniting a sense of wonder within their hearts. As the night progressed, they slowly started to identify planets as well. Emma pointed out Venus, shining brightly in the western sky, and Jupiter, with its distinct bands of clouds. The club members took turns observing these celestial bodies through their telescopes, awestruck by the details they could glimpse. Despite the initial struggles, a sense of accomplishment began to wash over the club members. They realized that stargazing was not just about pinpointing stars and planets, but also about the journey of discovery and the shared experience of observing the vastness of the universe. Emma smiled, proud of her fellow stargazers' perseverance and determination. They had overcome the challenges and found joy in their first stargazing session. The night sky had become their canvas, and they were the explorers, discovering its hidden treasures one star at a time. As they packed up their telescopes and bid farewell to the park, Emma knew that this first stargazing adventure was just the beginning. There were still countless stars, planets, and astronomical phenomena to explore. The club members walked away with a renewed passion for stargazing, eager to continue their journey of discovery. Chapter 4: Dr. Harrison's Lecture. Emma's passion for stargazing continued to grow, fueled by the wonders she had already discovered. One day, while browsing the local newspaper, she stumbled upon an announcement that caught her attention: a public lecture by renowned astrophysicist, Dr. Harrison. Excitement surged through Emma's veins. She realized that attending Dr. Harrison's lecture could provide her and the astronomy club with a wealth of advanced knowledge and insights into the universe. Eager to share her discovery, Emma gathered the club members during their next meeting. "Guess what, everyone?" Emma exclaimed, a glimmer of excitement in her eyes. "I found out that Dr. Harrison, a famous astrophysicist, is giving a public lecture next week. We should go." The club members exchanged curious glances, intrigued by the idea of delving deeper into the mysteries of the universe. Emma's enthusiasm was infectious, and one by one, they agreed to attend the lecture as a group. The day of the lecture arrived, and the astronomy club members eagerly filed into the auditorium. The room buzzed with anticipation as they waited for Dr. Harrison to take the stage. Finally, the moment arrived. Dr. Harrison stepped forward, radiating knowledge and passion for the cosmos. Emma's eyes widened with excitement as she listened intently to his words. Dr. Harrison delved into advanced concepts, discussing topics like black holes, the expanding universe, and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Emma's mind raced to keep up with the information, her curiosity piqued with each new idea. As Dr. Harrison shared his research and discoveries, the club members found themselves enthralled by the vastness and complexity of the universe. They realized that there was so much more to learn, and their hunger for knowledge grew stronger. Emma took diligent notes, capturing the key points and jotting down questions that popped into her mind. She was determined to further explore these concepts and deepen her understanding of the cosmos. After the lecture, the club members gathered outside the auditorium, their heads buzzing with thoughts and excitement. Emma was the first to break the silence, her voice filled with awe. "Did you all hear that? The universe is even more incredible and mysterious than we ever imagined," she exclaimed, her eyes shining with newfound curiosity. The club members nodded in agreement, their minds buzzing with questions and theories. Dr. Harrison's lecture had sparked a renewed sense of wonder within them, propelling them further into their journey of exploration. Inspired by the lecture, the club members began discussing new ideas for their astronomy club activities. They considered hosting mini-lectures among themselves, where they could share their own knowledge and discoveries. They also talked about organizing field trips to observatories and science centers to further immerse themselves in the world of astrophysics. As they bid farewell to each other, the club members left with a shared determination to pursue their curiosity and unravel the secrets of the universe. Dr. Harrison's lecture had opened their minds to the vastness of knowledge waiting to be explored, and they were eager to continue their quest for understanding. Chapter 5: A Journey into Learning. Excitement filled the air as Emma and her friends embarked on a new chapter of their stargazing adventure. Inspired by Dr. Harrison's lecture, they were determined to delve deeper into the vast realm of astronomy. With a thirst for knowledge, Emma and her friends obtained advanced astronomy textbooks from the local library. They gathered together, flipping through pages filled with complex diagrams, equations, and explanations. While some of the concepts seemed daunting at first, they were determined to conquer them. As they studied, the club members formed study groups, helping each other grasp the intricacies of astrophysics. They engaged in lively discussions, asking questions, and providing explanations to clarify difficult concepts. Together, they began to understand the mysteries of the universe bit by bit. To supplement their studies, Emma and her friends joined online astronomy forums. These platforms provided a space for them to connect with experienced stargazers and seek guidance. They eagerly participated in discussions, sharing their observations and seeking feedback. The online community became a valuable resource for expanding their knowledge and gaining insights from seasoned astronomers. Eager to put their newfound knowledge into practice, Emma and her friends discovered local star parties hosted by astronomy enthusiasts. These gatherings offered a unique opportunity to observe the night sky through powerful telescopes and learn from experienced stargazers. At the star parties, the club members mingled with fellow enthusiasts, engaging in conversations about their shared passion. They eagerly listened to stories of celestial discoveries and learned practical tips for observing the night sky. The experienced stargazers provided guidance on identifying constellations, planets, and other celestial objects, helping the club members refine their skills. With each star party and online discussion, Emma and her friends gained confidence in their ability to identify celestial objects. They became adept at spotting constellations like Orion, Ursa Major, and Cassiopeia. They learned to distinguish between planets and stars, recognizing the distinctive glow of Venus or the reddish hue of Mars. Their knowledge expanded, and their passion for stargazing grew stronger. They found joy in identifying various star clusters, nebulae, and even distant galaxies. With every observation, they marveled at the vastness of the cosmos and the intricate beauty it held. Emma and her friends documented their observations in a shared stargazing journal. They recorded the dates, times, and specific details of their sightings, creating a log of their astronomical journey. The journal served as a testament to their progress and a source of inspiration for future explorations. As their knowledge deepened, Emma and her friends became ambassadors of the night sky. They organized stargazing sessions for their classmates and community members, sharing their insights and encouraging others to discover the wonders above. Their dedication to learning and sharing their passion for stargazing brought them closer as a group. The astronomy club had become a tight-knit community, bound together by their shared love for the stars. With each step of their journey, Emma and her friends grew in confidence and expertise. The night sky, once an enigma, now unveiled its secrets to them. They had transformed from curious novices to knowledgeable stargazers, forever captivated by the beauty and infinite possibilities of the universe. Chapter 6: A Visit to the Observatory. Emma's dedication to stargazing had not gone unnoticed. Her passion and commitment had caught the attention of Mr. Davis, the director of the local observatory. Impressed by Emma's enthusiasm and her club's accomplishments, he extended a special invitation for them to visit the observatory. Excitement filled the air as Emma and her club members arrived at the observatory. They were greeted by Mr. Davis, a kind and knowledgeable man who shared their love for the stars. He led them through the doors, guiding them into a world of scientific wonder. The observatory was a treasure trove of astronomical instruments and technologies. Emma's eyes widened as she caught sight of the powerful telescopes that adorned the observatory's domes. They stood like giants, ready to unveil the mysteries of the cosmos. Mr. Davis explained the functions and capabilities of each telescope, detailing their intricate mechanisms and advanced optics. He showed them how to adjust the telescopes for optimal viewing and shared tips on navigating the night sky. With Mr. Davis as their guide, Emma and her friends took turns peering through the telescopes. They marveled at the breathtaking views of distant galaxies, nebulae, and star clusters. Emma's heart raced with excitement as she glimpsed the intricate details of the Orion Nebula, the whirlpool-like structure of the Andromeda Galaxy, and the delicate beauty of the Pleiades star cluster. Each observation brought them closer to the wonders of the universe, deepening their appreciation for its vastness and complexity. Emma and her friends asked questions, seeking Mr. Davis's guidance in understanding the celestial objects they observed. Mr. Davis patiently answered their inquiries, sharing his knowledge and expertise. He encouraged them to continue exploring and never stop asking questions. Emma and her friends soaked up his wisdom, feeling inspired to push the boundaries of their understanding even further. As the visit drew to a close, Emma couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude. The opportunity to explore the observatory and witness the universe through such powerful telescopes had been an incredible privilege. She knew that this experience would fuel their passion for stargazing even more. Before leaving, Mr. Davis presented Emma and her club members with certificates of appreciation for their dedication to the study of astronomy. He expressed his admiration for their curiosity and encouraged them to continue their journey of discovery. With certificates in hand and hearts full of gratitude, Emma and her friends bid farewell to the observatory. The visit had left an indelible mark on their minds, reminding them of the infinite wonders that lay beyond the confines of Earth. As they walked away, Emma felt a renewed sense of purpose. The observatory visit had opened their eyes to new possibilities and reaffirmed their commitment to unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos. They were determined to continue their exploration, armed with knowledge, and inspired by the boundless beauty that awaited them in the night sky. Chapter 7: Deepening Passions. The visit to the observatory had a profound impact on Emma and her friends, solidifying their passion for stargazing. The experience had deepened their understanding and appreciation for the vastness and beauty of the universe. As Emma and her friends reflected on their journey, they couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. The observations they had made, the knowledge they had acquired, and the experiences they had shared had transformed their lives. They were no longer just casual stargazers but dedicated enthusiasts, eager to explore the cosmos further. Emma, in particular, felt a profound shift within herself. The visit to the observatory had ignited a fire within her, one that burned brighter with each passing day. The dreams she had harbored of becoming an astronomer suddenly seemed within reach. She shared her aspirations with her friends, who wholeheartedly supported her. They recognized her dedication, her thirst for knowledge, and her unwavering commitment to the study of the stars. They encouraged Emma to pursue her dreams and promised to stand by her side every step of the way. With newfound confidence, Emma began researching universities and programs that offered degrees in astronomy. She immersed herself in books, online resources, and documentaries, absorbing as much information as she could. The more she learned, the more her passion grew, propelling her forward on her chosen path. Emma's dedication was infectious. Her friends, inspired by her determination, also found themselves considering future paths in the field of astronomy. Some expressed interest in astrophysics, while others leaned toward astrophotography or science communication. They realized that their passion for stargazing could lead them down various exciting avenues. Together, they embarked on a journey of self-discovery, seeking opportunities to further their knowledge and skills. They attended workshops and conferences, where they met renowned scientists and researchers. These encounters fueled their enthusiasm and broadened their perspectives, reinforcing their belief in the limitless possibilities that lay ahead. As Emma delved deeper into her studies, she recognized the importance of mentorship. She reached out to astronomers and professors, seeking guidance and advice. To her delight, many were willing to offer support and mentorship, recognizing her passion and potential. Emma's dreams of becoming an astronomer no longer felt like distant fantasies. With each passing day, she grew closer to her goal. She knew the path would be challenging, requiring dedication, perseverance, and a thirst for knowledge. But she also knew that she had found her true calling, and that fueled her determination to succeed. The Astronomy Club, once a small gathering of curious minds, had transformed into a community of aspiring scientists. They supported each other through the ups and downs, celebrating victories and offering encouragement during moments of doubt. Together, they nurtured their shared passion for stargazing, knowing that their collective journey was just beginning. As Emma and her friends continued their exploration of the cosmos, they marveled at the interconnectedness of the universe. They saw themselves as small specks in the grand tapestry of creation, yet filled with the potential to unravel its mysteries. Their deepening passions had become the guiding stars that would lead them toward fulfilling futures and a lifelong love affair with the wonders of the night sky. Chapter 8: Organizing the Stargazing Event. Emma and her club were filled with excitement as they embarked on their next endeavor, organizing a stargazing event for their town. They wanted to share their love for the night sky with the community and inspire others to look up in wonder. With a clear vision in mind, Emma and her friends began the preparations. They reached out to their families, friends, and the local community for support. Their passion and enthusiasm were contagious, and soon they found themselves surrounded by a network of individuals eager to contribute to the event's success. The families of the club members offered assistance in various ways. Some volunteered to help with logistics, such as arranging the venue and ensuring a safe and comfortable environment for attendees. Others lent their creative talents, designing posters and flyers to promote the event. Emma and her friends sought sponsorship from local businesses and organizations. They approached astronomy clubs and science centers, explaining their vision and the impact they hoped to make. The support poured in, with donations of telescopes, star charts, and educational materials. The community recognized the club's passion and dedication and rallied behind their cause. As the event date drew closer, Emma and her friends set about transforming the chosen venue into a stargazing wonderland. They meticulously arranged telescopes, ensuring they were positioned for optimal viewing. They set up information booths where attendees could learn about different celestial objects and the basics of stargazing. Invitations were sent out to schools, community centers, and local organizations. Emma and her friends visited schools, speaking to students about the event and igniting their curiosity about the night sky. They shared stories of their own astronomical discoveries, inspiring young minds to explore the wonders above. As the day of the event arrived, Emma and her friends were filled with a mix of nerves and excitement. They had poured their hearts into organizing every detail, and now it was time to see their efforts come to fruition. As dusk settled in, the venue came alive with eager attendees. Families, students, and community members gathered, their faces reflecting anticipation and wonder. The night sky provided the perfect backdrop, sprinkled with stars that seemed to twinkle in anticipation. Emma and her friends took turns guiding attendees to different telescopes, pointing out celestial objects and sharing fascinating facts. They marveled at the delight on people's faces as they caught glimpses of distant planets, star clusters, and even the ethereal beauty of the Milky Way. Throughout the event, Emma and her friends were approached by attendees with questions and expressions of gratitude. They realized that they were not just organizing an event but inspiring a deeper appreciation for the cosmos. They saw the spark of curiosity in the eyes of children and adults alike, knowing that they had made a meaningful impact. As the night drew to a close, Emma and her friends gathered to reflect on the success of the event. The connections they had made, the smiles they had witnessed, and the sense of wonder they had instilled in others filled their hearts with joy. They knew that this was just the beginning of their mission to share the beauty of the night sky with the world. The stargazing event had brought the community together, bridging the gap between generations and fostering a sense of unity. Emma and her friends were grateful for the support they had received and the opportunity to ignite a passion for stargazing in others. As they packed up the telescopes and folded the last of the star charts, Emma couldn't help but feel a sense of fulfillment. The event had not only inspired others but also reaffirmed her own purpose. She knew that she was on the right path, pursuing her dreams and sharing the wonders of the universe with those around her. Chapter 9: A Night Under the Stars. The highly anticipated stargazing event had finally arrived, drawing a diverse crowd of people of all ages. Excitement filled the air as attendees gathered beneath the night sky, eager to embark on a journey through the cosmos. Emma and her friends, with their newfound expertise, took on the role of guides for the evening. They navigated through the crowd, offering assistance and sharing their knowledge. With passion and enthusiasm, they pointed out constellations, connecting the dots in the sky and revealing the stories behind them. As Emma traced the outlines of familiar constellations, she shared the tales of ancient mythology, igniting the imaginations of those gathered. Attendees listened intently, their faces reflecting a mix of awe and fascination. Emma's voice carried the excitement and wonder that stargazing had awakened within her, captivating the audience. Her friends, too, took turns leading small groups, sharing their own discoveries and highlighting celestial objects of interest. They spoke about the planets, distant galaxies, and the mysteries of the universe. Each interaction became an opportunity to inspire, to ignite curiosity, and to foster a deeper connection with the stars above. Under the blanket of the night sky, a shared sense of wonder permeated the atmosphere. Strangers became friends as they bonded over the beauty and majesty of the cosmos. Conversations buzzed with discussions of astronomical phenomena, theories, and personal experiences with stargazing. Children, Their eyes wide with amazement, eagerly approached the telescopes. Emma and her friends patiently guided them, adjusting the lenses to offer glimpses of Saturn's rings, the craters on the moon, and distant star clusters. Each discovery sparked a sense of awe and ignited a thirst for knowledge. Adults, too, found themselves transported to a world beyond their everyday lives. They marveled at the intricate patterns of constellations, tracing their fingers along the imaginary lines. The stresses of the day melted away as they became immersed in the vastness of the universe. As the night wore on, the crowd remained captivated by the celestial spectacle above. Laughter and whispers of amazement mingled with the gentle hum of conversations. Attendees shared their experiences, their newfound appreciation for the night sky, and their gratitude for the opportunity to participate in such an enchanting event. Emma looked around, her heart swelling with pride. She saw the impact she and her friends had made, not only in igniting a passion for stargazing but also in fostering a sense of unity within the community. The event had brought people together, bridging gaps and creating connections that transcended age, background, and interests. As the night drew to a close, attendees reluctantly tore their gazes away from the heavens above. They carried with them memories of a magical evening spent under a canopy of stars. The stargazing event had left an indelible mark on their hearts, inspiring them to continue exploring the mysteries of the universe and to appreciate the beauty that lies beyond our earthly bounds. Emma and her friends felt a profound sense of accomplishment as they bid farewell to the attendees. They knew that their mission to share the wonders of stargazing had been successful. The event had not only sparked curiosity and wonder but had also created a community united by a shared love for the night sky. As Emma and her friends packed up their telescopes, they couldn't help but feel a renewed sense of purpose. Their journey into the world of stargazing had not only transformed their own lives but had also touched the lives of countless others. With hearts full of gratitude and determination, they looked forward to the next chapter of their astronomical adventures. Chapter 10: The Beginning of a Journey. As the stargazing event came to a close, Emma's heart was filled with a bittersweet mix of emotions. She looked around at the faces of the attendees, still touched by the awe and inspiration that had lit up the night. The event had been a resounding success, but for Emma, it marked not an end, but the beginning of an incredible journey. As she packed up the remaining equipment and bid farewell to the last of the attendees, Emma felt a sense of gratitude wash over her. The support of her community had been instrumental in making the event a success. The encouragement and enthusiasm they had shown her had fueled her passion for stargazing and fueled her dreams. Emma knew that her journey through the vastness of the universe had only just begun. The stargazing event had opened her eyes to the endless possibilities that lay beyond our earthly realm. She had discovered that the night sky held not just beauty, but also mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Buoyed by the support of her family, friends, and the community, Emma felt a renewed sense of purpose. She was no longer alone in her quest to explore the wonders of the universe. The connections she had made during the event had formed a network of fellow enthusiasts who shared her passion. With each passing day, Emma found herself delving deeper into the realms of astronomy. She devoured books, watched documentaries, and sought out mentors who could guide her on her journey. The night sky became her canvas, and the stars her guiding lights. As Emma continued to learn and explore, she felt a sense of awe and humility. The universe was vast, and there was so much yet to discover. But Emma was inspired by the knowledge that every discovery, no matter how small, contributed to our collective understanding of the cosmos. Her dreams of becoming an astronomer burned brighter than ever before. She knew that the path ahead would be challenging, but she was determined to follow her passion. With the unwavering support of her loved ones and the connections she had forged, Emma felt a newfound confidence. And so, as she gazed up at the night sky, Emma embraced the beginning of her journey. She knew that the universe held infinite wonders waiting to be explored, and she was ready to embark on this extraordinary adventure. With each star that twinkled above, she felt a sense of belonging, as if the cosmos itself was guiding her forward. As Emma closed her eyes, a sense of peace washed over her. The night sky had become her sanctuary, a place where she could find solace, inspiration, and a connection to something greater than herself. She knew that no matter where her journey led her, the stars would always be there, shining down with their timeless beauty. And so, with a heart full of determination and a mind filled with curiosity, Emma took her first step into the vast expanse of the universe. The journey ahead would be filled with challenges, discoveries, and moments of sheer wonder. But Emma was ready, for she had embraced her love for stargazing, and she knew that it would guide her to places she had never dared to dream of. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe for more stories from Storywise. See you soon.